much better than that.
Tom Sau will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Hey, two down here. Hey, get ahead right here. Let's fly. Let's go right here. Hey, come on, baby. See it. Get ahead of him right here.
Now here's the first pitch.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch. Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Come on. It's time. Let's go, kid. Hey, plays at 1 now.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Diego Estrada will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now the first pitch.
Diego Estrada.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Willie Valdez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And the pitch.
Hey, let her rip 1 time.
Fouled back. Now the pitch.
Hey, you hang till you bang it, kid. Here you go.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now here's the first pitch. Lon Reyes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-1 home. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-0. Elvis Gonzalez will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch coming.
Elvis Gonzalez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. The next 0-2.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Chavez will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Eduardo Liriano.
Here's the first offering. Eduardo Liriano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And when your pitcher hasn't given up a hit, believe me, you're going to feel the pressure out there just about as much as he does. These guys know what's at stake. So that's a good job right there to look that ball in and then make a good, strong throw for the out.
Julian Castro is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Here's a 1-0.
Oh, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1.
Come on, kid. Get on for it. There you go.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Here's the 1-2.
See it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. We're through 6 full. The Hooks lead it 2-0. Frederick Ishikawa is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Richard Cho will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Ramirez.
Luis Ramirez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now here's the pitch.
Any way you can. Here we go.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-0. Diego Estrada will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. First pitch to him.
Diego Estrada.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Baker is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Willie Valdez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And now a pitch on the way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now the 1-2.
Got him.
4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
And here's the first pitch. Lon Reyes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Hard hit towards center. Chavez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Ray Rosario come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Elvis Gonzalez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, you know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Eduardo Liriano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Julian Castro is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's throwing a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-2 pitch. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
That is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else can you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. It's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.